Hey everyone, this is Sanjay here, your senior program manager, and welcome everyone to this particular live session only dedicated for contributors. All right, I can see some comments happening over here. I am excited, really excited to launch the GSOC extended version along with the Oktoberfest, which comes with a lot of swags. Okay, so in this session, we're going to talk about what exactly you will be getting as a contributor and what kind of projects you will be working on with us. All right, let me get started. Before that, let me quickly jump into the comment box and see what people were saying. All right, s- so I see some time confusion. No, it was initially scheduled for 9 p.m. It was already YouTube live session scheduled. Um, the stream will be still available after the session is over, and we would be discussing some of the familiar stuff which we have already discussed on the GitHub discussion. So don't worry about much of those things. And we will be also having an onboarding live on 1st of October. So this is just a generic video before getting started into the GSOC program. This particular video sessions would be helpful for you to learn more about what is GitHub is all about and how to do a good contribution. For example, you might know what is Oktoberfest event is all about. So unlike the GSOC, they are pretty much strict on validating your PRs. So I would also give you some guidance on how that thing is working. So before that, a good hi to everyone. I can see a lot of comments over here. Uh, yep. I would like to know which part of the city you are joining from. So I'm joining you live from Australia right now, and it's already 1:30 a.m. over here. So I would like to see which city, which country you're joining from. So I do believe like we do have a very diverse set of audience right now with us. All right. I see some people joining from the south. All right. Now it's balanced with the north. All right, Hyderabad. Trishi, Kochi. All right, this is going good. All right. Yeah, keep it going. Like I would like to see how from which country you are joining, from which state. That would be great. All right. So as you can see, this is something like a very diverse program. Like we have people from different part of the country joining from, different part of the world is joining from. So yeah, pretty much amazed to see all of them over here. All right, let me share you my screen and make it very quick. I don't want to brag it for a long time. So give me a minute. All right, let me invite one of my team member. All right. I hope you can see my screen. Yes, you can. All right. I see a lot of people from Antarctica. All right. Hi from Antarctica. It's very near to me from Australia. All right. Let's get started. Awesome. All right, so we are here for the open source contribution. For if you don't know what is open source yet, open source is like a platform where we people can come together and you know work on somebody's repo and improve something for the common cause. For example, if you take Apache Airflow, so these are used for workflow management in the data pipelining process. So if you look into their repository, this is entirely managed on GitHub. So this is like an open source software. So you can see their GitHub repository over here, and this is being used by different organization. And if you go for, I'm pretty much sure that there will be some of the name which you are not familiar with. So this is again a data engineering related pipeline program, so which is called dbt lab. So you can see this is running on a particular uh, GitHub repository, and they build on real time with GitHub repository. So any of you people on this live right now, they can easily go and If you know something, raise an issue, raise a pull request, just like exactly like how we do on GSOC program. But this one requires some high level knowledge on what are pipelines and all of these things is all about. Now, but again, this is like a bit more technical stuff, but what we are trying to do is like through girl script making you capable of going to some big repository like this and making that change in that repository, and this will eventually add some reputation to your GitHub profile and helping you to scale up your GitHub profile just like how it looks like mine right now. So this would eventually help you to look better and do some better way of promoting your personal brand or your profile. So this would eventually help you to get more confidence on your interviews, and we can brag a lot talk a lot about these things in your interview rather than apart from your academic achievements. And this is what the companies or the interviewer is looking for. So what we're trying to do is like enabling you to this particular stage where you can do some amazing stuff apart from what your college is teaching for like last 150 or 50 years throughout the time period. All right, now we all know that whatever we are learning right now is going to be obsolete in the upcoming years. For example, if you are somehow in first year or second year of university and you are learning something right now, that might not be the use case once you graduate, because the as you can see in even in the GitHub you can see something new they added called chat with Copilot. So now here I can chat with this NDA repository and tell them to okay, uh, maybe I'm not sure it's write me it's still in beta code for the issue hash. I'm just giving a very bland, so let me see whether it replies or not. So it's kind of very much going in a very crazy level. So we don't do any coding in the real time. So you can easily see. I don't know what is this repository is all about, and I just told them to write an issue or code from the scratch. So now it kind of give me a suggestion. So when I click on this, it will redirect me to that particular issue, and again I just need to type here, can you fix this issue, fix me fix this for me. So what it does is like it automatically fix it for you. So the overall idea of something is something like you learn the basics, stick into the basic. So once you have the foundation on everything, it's easy to build beyond it. So now it has been provided the code for me. All I need to do is like create a pull request and enter the code. So this is how scary the things are going on, and I'm not making you to scare or on the things. The idea behind is like whatever the new thing is coming up, you should learn. You should not stick into what your university is teaching to you right now, because that is all going to be obsolete in the future, which I want to show you through your demo, which I am trying right now, which is called GitHub Copilot Beta, which they launched over here recently. So this once you pay for the Copilot, you will be getting these features. And see, with I don't know what is the repository, what the issue is all about. I didn't even read. I just texted a normal English, and I got a fix for what he have raised an issue, and I can easily raise a pull request. Now in the future there will be like a pull request button. Developers only need to click it. But again, it doesn't mean that there won't be any developers future. There will be developers in the future, but they need less people. Instead of an organization having a 5 or 2 people, they just need one people to work on. And who they will be selecting, that one person, the one person, the organization will be selecting people who know the new technology like Copilot, the people who know how to use AI promptly. So by Girl Script we are launching a academy this year, which will help you to scale up your talent, to understand what is this Copilot is all about. And we have amazing speaker session from different company and different people who are working in Google, Amazon, and Microsoft coming up and teaching you how to scale up and how to learn things according to the new companies wants so this way you can stand out from the mediocrity, you can stay out of your comfort zone, and you can do more achievable in your life. So this is our motto. This is what we our core team been trying for last 1.5 months to build and bring you into this particular moment. So I hope you got some idea about what we are heading to and what is the overall concept of GSOC. Oh, so I'm not taking further um all right, so I'm not taking further minutes, so I'm just going to explain you some things. So again, all of the things which I'm explaining you, this will be available over here. So this is the GSOC Academy program, and this has everything which you need to know about GitHub, and even how to enable the perks. So you don't have to wait for me to explain things. So you can go through the modules and you can learn what is GitHub flow, and how, if you are a beginner, how to start with your GitHub repository, how to do a command line, and if you are really advanced, you can activate how to activate your sponsorship, and somehow if your account gets suspended, how to troubleshoot your account. So all of things are like and if you are really advanced, you can go and explore this GitHub administration and security, and all of these things are like in a video format. And yeah, I have recorded this as well, so it would be very easy for you to know more about it before our program starts. That's why this unlisted live session which I want to share with you. So what I will be doing is like I'll be sharing the link over here and pin it over here, so you can ask the questions after the whatever I want to say. I will be taking the Q&A at the end of the session. So this is the link I'm sharing over here, and we have Hemant, Akshida, Gerima from the core team to moderate this particular section. So if you have any question, they will be answering you at the moment. All right. So let me know if I'm going too fast, because I have a lot of things to cover. So maybe I'm just a bit faster in speaking. So let me know if I want to slow down or something. All right. So the GitHub GSOC Academy, this program is just to enable you to get started with the GitHub. And if you are a complete beginner, this would definitely help you to scale up before we launch the program. So this would definitely help you, and we don't need you to know any programming language to get started with, because there are a lot of programs, uh, there are a lot of projects we have which is only dedicated for beginners. So which would be something you will be working on the readme file, so which doesn't need much of the information. And we will be launching another video over here, if you are a starter, how to get started with the basic beginner level program. For example, let me say you a sample. uh, so one of the selected program is, if you are complete beginner, so I'm just giving you one heads up. So one of the selected program is this machine learning repo. So what we do basically is like we add a readme file over here. So you can see a lot of folder file structure. It's basically like you will be adding a new folder, click on add file, you add a new folder, you add a ipynb file, you add a readme file. So basically like this, if you are a complete beginner. But this kind of repository has some limitation, that like you have 150 points limit to contribute to this repository, because this is only for learning purpose, right? And let me go into some serious projects over here. So for example, this one, so this is another selected projects of this year. So what really happening over here is like, first thing, as a contributor, what you need to check is like understand what is this particular project is all about. Now we mentioned all the projects to add some description over here, so you get a glimpse of the description. And most of the projects have some deployment. So once you click on the deployment link, you can see what this particular code base will do in a real time. So this is a website which lists all the awesome repository. And if you want to improve your profile, for example, if you want to improve the profile just like me, I'm just giving a link of my repository as well right now. So if you want to improve the profile just like me, you can just go and improvise your profile and add your profile over here. So this is what this repository is all try to do. So understand what this repository is standing for right now here. And just 1 minute. So understand what this repository is standing right now here, and by checking their deployment, and make sure that you have some Hacktoberfest accepted and Hacktoberfest topic like this, because you will be also contributing indirectly to Hacktoberfest. So make sure that you go to Hacktoberfest website as well, create an account, click on start hacking, I think I mentioned this video. For example, if you go to the first video over here, how to get started as a contributor, I do explained all of this particular step. So once you link your GitHub account with the Hacktoberfest, automatically whatever PR you do racing on the GitHub, once you are eligible, you can see the progress over here. And once you unlock all the 4x4 progress, you will be unlocking some badge or avatar which is provided by Holopin, and you can show it in your profile. How you can show it in your profile is something like this. For example, like this. So when you take a certification or something, you can show that in your GitHub page. So if you would like to show make your profile like this, just try to feel free to use my profile link. You can either, I'm just pinning it over here, so you can either try to follow and you can fork my repository or code whatever you want. That's another part. So there is, GitHub does allows you to copy the code of any people. So if you do like this, just follow and try to edit the particular template and make it yourself. Or you can see a lot of amazing profile which is already listed over here. So take any one of the features which you like. Again, I will be teaching you, there will be another sessions separately dedicated for how to improve your GitHub profile, right? So don't worry about this. So you will learn a lot at the end of the program. What you will be having is like, you will be having all these badges. What you can see, you will be part of some of the organization. I will also let you know how to get the GitHub Pro for free and how to join the developer program and members. And I will be also sponsoring few of the amazing people here and there throughout the program. So this is like a support from my side. So, and I will be also teaching you how to make your GitHub profile stand out along with your LinkedIn profile. So this is the one thing which I'll be helping you with. So yeah, feel free to connect with me on the LinkedIn. So what happens when you, sorry, feel free to connect with me on the GitHub. So what happens is like, when you follow each other, you will be getting an update about upon what we are working on a recent basis. So try to connect with each other, share your LinkedIn IDs in the comment box. Try to connect with each other. Improve your LinkedIn game. Sorry, GitHub game as well. So that would be my suggestion over here. All right. So coming back to Girl Script again. So I spoke about how the academy programs looks like, and the next thing is like, when you scroll down, there will be a README file which explains you how exactly you need to be contributed. For example, let me take one sample project. So this is like a Stack Overflow project. So once you scroll down, we will recommend the project admins to add a video like this. So you will get to know what this project is all about in a very fun and easy way. So you can understand what the project is standing for, how do you want to contribute, and what exactly you need to do, how to clone the repository. So there will be a README project available for all the projects, so you can easily go and do it. And there will be mentors assigned to each of the projects, so we will be releasing the mentor sheet tomorrow, and so you can know which projects you can contribute into it. So where you can find the project, so after October 1st 5 p.m, after the our initial on launch live, you will be see the 2024 extended. There will be a list of projects listed over here. For example, this is would be exactly looks like how it is in the last program. So over here, when you search your tech stack, for example machine learning, you can see machine learning repository or some related repository. Go to those repository, and you will be able to see their repository, and you can start contributing. And there is no limit for as a contributor to contribute to any of the repository. You can get contributed to any repository. There is no limit on it, but there are some limit on repositories like this. For example, you add only the folder structure, there is a limit. So the limit applies to 150 points per repository. And any other repository like this one, there is no limits on adding any of this. For example, this one is like a real project, so there is no limit on adding any PR or issues to this. Now another thing is like, once you go into one any repository, and you can raise a new issue. And if there is like a repository, for example, let me go over here. Give me a minute, let me show you a sample. Awesome GitHub profile. So when you go to issues, mostly we told project admin to raise some issues and assign labels like GSOC extended, Hacktoberfest, level 2, level 1. So here you can see I want to increase the quality of photos. So there is already a level issue being raised, and there is already a person assigned to it, and you can see how many comments is being happened. So if there is like already a person assigned to it and there is like 10 to 15 comments, I don't recommend you guys to go and add your comment like I would like to work on this particular project. For example, I raised this issue. Somebody came and accepted that okay, I would like to work on it. Then you don't have to go and behind that tell that okay, you need to work on it. For example, there will be like a lot of people saying that okay, if there is an issue, I want to work on it. But the thing is like it will be assigned on first come first serve basis. Whoever comment on first, they will be assigned. And if they didn't complete the work in the next 5 days, it will be assigned to the second person. So that's how we are planning to do it. And make sure that all your issues and PR has this label GSOC extended and Hacktoberfest. And we have different levels. For example, if you come and raise an issue, for example, I want to improve main page. Provide more details, in-depth details about design or sample development which you want to raise. Once you've done that, ignore my spelling. Once you've done that, um, your project admin will assign that particular project to you. For example, I can assign to some person, and make sure that he assigns you label like GSOC extended Hacktoberfest. And we have different level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1 carries 10 points, level 2 carries 25 points, level 3 carries that 45 points. So these levels are determined according to how difficult it is to contribute, right? So you can assign the level, and the same goes for the pull request. Make sure that pull request has exactly similar to this GSOC extended Hacktoberfest level 3, and make sure that it get merged. Usually in the open source, it will take 3 to 5 days to get some of the issues pull request to get merged. So this time the teams are active, so we will make sure that all of your PR get merged within a week. But make sure that you have Oktoberfest accepted and GSOC extended and particular level assigned to your thing. And you can see those changes on your leaderboard from 5th of October. From 5th of October, the leaderboard would be active. From here, you can see all the PR you raised is reflected over here, and you can see the relevant scores over here. And now you might be very excited to know about what you will be getting as a contributor. So the first top 50 contributor will be getting swag from GSOC, and top one person will be getting 15,000 rupees, and top second person will be getting 10,000 rupees, and top three person will be getting 5,000 rupees. And again, this is not about the monetary benefits or something. Any kind of contribution which you do in an open source, because your profile will be available here for a very long time. For example, even 2023 is available. Now what we are trying to create is like a separate page for your profile. Like this is still under progress, so which will help you to put that in your resume, and you can showcase this into your interviewer during the interview that you have been contributed to 100 plus projects in this particular time period, and you've been also part of Hacktoberfest, and you also got some of the goodies from the Hacktoberfest by doing open source contribution. The thing is like you guys are underestimating the power of the word of open source, because that's a very much valued word in the time in the current market right now. So make sure that I will also help you to promote yourself or be vocal about how you can be talk about your open source contribution in any of the LinkedIn platform or Twitter platform. So yeah, so that's in the future term. So this is how the things works, this is how you are contributing. And again, I have explained all of these details in the GSOC. Oh sorry, I have mentioned all of these details in the GSOC Academy program. So you can have a look into our Academy program and learn more about it. So we will be sharing you the Academy program link, or I have highlighted the Academy program link over here. So this would definitely help you. All right. Now let me just give me a minute. Geez, so all right. So all of the things which I discussed, if you feel like okay, I was pretty fast or something, either you can watch the recording of the live stream, or you can just go into the GSOC Academy and learn all these things over here. So yeah, that's a few things which I want to discuss. And when comes to discussion, that's another point which I want to discuss. All right. So when comes to discussion, we have created a different categories over here, and this would be very easy way to do it. For example, if you have any questions regarding um, you are new to GSOC and how to do it, or if you have any issues regarding mail issues. For example, let me go and I do have some issues in the leaderboard in the future. For example, I can go here. I can ask a question. Um, how to? Okay, let me do it from my other profile, so it would be easy for you to understand. So I'm opening my other profile. So any of you can come here and raise a discussion. How to contribute? Just ask how to. So just ask the discussion. So what happens is like somebody has asked me a question. Now what I will be doing is like when I refresh it, anybody can see this question, and anybody from the team, anybody from the contributor, anybody from outside as well can come here and try to explain this person like this is how the contribution is been done. Watch the videos. So I'm trying to provide and some help. So if you are really good at contribution, you have an opportunity to help other people as well here. So you comment it over here. So now what happened is like the person who asked the question, they can mark their answer as correct. So once I do it, now you go back to your discussion board, you will be able to see your name popping up over here. So you can see my name. I already answered two questions. Now by getting answering two questions, what you will be unlocking is like you will be unlocking the badges over here. Now I do have a different repository. For example, if you go into GitHub badges over here, you can see a complete list of GitHub badges and how you can get it. Now I know that you might be wondering like how exactly you'll be doing it. So that's why I created an entire playlist for how to get GitHub achievement badges over here. So this has all the badges which you can refer and learn. So this is like a complete in-depth video which is showing live demo of getting a badges in real time, so you don't miss out any information. So even after the live session is over, you have the complete information in front of you. So please go here and refer how that's why the academy program is very important, and I'm stressing you too much on this. All right. So that's the second thing, how you will be getting the badges and how exactly you can ask the questions in the GSOC platform. GitHub GSOC contribution. So if you answer around 36 questions properly and somebody marked your answer as answer, then you will be unlocking the, just give me a minute, then you will be unlocking the golden badge, which let me show you. Uh, so which we will be unlocking the golden badge over here. So once you hover over it, you will be see a golden badge over here. And again, this is not that important, but when somebody comes and visit your profile and they see okay, this person has got a lot of badges and see a contribution streaks and a contribution graph over you here, they kind of get to know what kind of person you are, and they can also go through this particular graph and this particular year are there for a reason. So by looking at this, they will get to know whether how good you've been a developer. So this gives more information than your resume, right? So this is how people do look at your LinkedIn profile and GitHub these days, more than your resume. Resume is just for the ATS initial screening purpose. So if you provide your GitHub ID on your resume, that adds a lot of values. And if you optimize your GitHub profile just like this, the opportunities are limitless. So I hope you got my points over here. Now, I do believe like I have covered most of the things leaderboard, and you can see the projects over here. And I do recommend you guys to go through the academy program where you will be getting a lot of things. Now we have launched emails to all the contributors right now, and if you feel like okay you have not received any kind of emails from our side, or is there any kind of issues been happening, GitHub GSOC discussion, you can go to this particular link. I'm commenting it over here and go to the mail issues and raise the similar issue. You can see there is like, yeah, there is no much issues that happen. So you can go to the mail issues and you can add the issues over here, and we'll make sure that it will be get answered in 10 to 15 minutes max. Or there will be another community members who will be answering it, and you can see who is answering the top thing. And if you go to their profile, you can see they might have already got the badge. So this person is already got the badge right now. You can see second accepted answer, right? So this is how the things works. So this would definitely help you to scale up. um all right. Yeah, this would definitely help you to scale up. All right. So that's the basic idea which I want to convey through today's live session. And right now, what I will be doing is like I'll be taking few questions from you. So you can shoot your questions, and I will try to answer it in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So I will be also mindful about your time. I won't take more than 40 minutes. And I would like to also connect with you on the LinkedIn. So please share your LinkedIn IDs later in the comment after you ask your question, or along with your question, so I can get connected with you, and make sure that you also connect with me. So this is a great platform for you to me also to follow you back. I can also see who is following me right now, and I will be also following them back right now. So that would be a good deal between us, right? All right, let me follow few people, then I will take, let me follow five people, then I take five questions. So all right, there is no place for discrimination here. All right, so let me take few of the questions over here. Hacktoberfest. Just 1 minute. I think it would be better not to share the GitHub ID over here. What I will be doing is like, um, I will be able to live follow you at the moment. So I'll be list out. Um, yeah, let's take in this way. Maybe we can share the GitHub ID maybe later. So that would be great. So maybe I can take some followers from here and appreciate all the things. For example, somebody asked me like, "Sir, can you tell me how Hacktoberfest has?" Okay, it's basically like very simple. Hacktoberfest is like a 1 month event. This is like an open source developer event. So this is backed by GitHub, GitLabs. When you scroll down, you can see which company has been backed up. Um, and what you will be doing is like you basically contribute to different program repository. For example, like this, there are like a lot of projects available over here. So you can contribute to it, or you can contribute to any projects. For example, all the GitHub GSOC projects which we are listed right now is Hacktoberfest projects. So you will be able to see an Hacktoberfest and Hacktoberfest tag over here. This one I have not added it right now, so maybe I will just go and show you a demo of how it looks like. Hacktoberfest and Hacktoberfest topic over here, and all the whenever you do a PR with the Hacktoberfest accepted, so this will count towards your Hacktoberfest thing. So now what basically this is like, this is basically like a GSOC program, but this is like more backed up by bigger companies like GitHub, Microsoft, um, DigitalOcean, and everything. So they usually provide swags. I do believe like they have some swags here and there in the writing challenge, but at this year they are only planning to provide you some badges. which is exclusively for Hacktoberfest. So only you get those badges when you do participate in this program, and the value of that badge is like huge. So that's why I suggest you to add those badges exactly like how I am adding the certification badges over here. So that would be a great way for you to add the badge. All right. So I answered first question. Let me try to follow few people. All right. One, two, three, four, and five. Okay, let me take the next question. All right. How much time required to complete the GSOC Academy program? See, GSOC Academy, it's like a 25 videos which I created, which is more than like quite a bit time. So I don't recommend to sit in one together, and it's not a mandatory course for you to go and complete it. So what I do suggest is like, just give me a minute. Academy. Okay, I think I lost the link for that. Just give me a minute. Let me go into the Academy program. Again, if you're a starter, I would recommend you to go according to your phase of learning. Just go put it in 1.5 speed and try to learn the basics. I don't think I covered anything, any complicated matters over here. So it's basically like how to customize the GitHub profile, like my profile over here. So you can also build your profile like this, and it's also carry some information about getting the badges. So it's more of like not a theory based approach. It's all about how you do practical. So take your time and complete it. You can take 1 month or you can take 1 day. So ideally, if you spend 1 hour or 1.5 hours straight, you can complete all the GSOC Academy program. Again, this is not a mandatory academy program or something. This is just for your understanding. So the more you do the particular academy program, you get more idea about what exactly you're doing, and within 1.5 hours I can guarantee you, you will be having some great profile and great idea about how the GitHub is working. So that's the main idea behind this. How can we start contributing? So you can refer how to make your first commit. So here I have mentioned like how you can do your first open source contribution. So that would be the best way you to get started with it. So there won't be any task assigned to you directly. You should not wait for any task to get assigned. So for example, when I go here, um, there is like already an issue raised, and you can see there is like an already an issue raised, but no one is assigned under assignee. Now you can go here, who understand who is your program manager, sorry, project admin, and tag that project admin. Hi Sanjay, I would like to work on this issue, right? So now when they comment it over here, the particular project admin can come here and assign that person. Now once you see assign, you get a notification on your GitHub notification or through your GitHub mail saying that okay, that particular project has been assigned to you. See, now you can contribute and do it. Now a particular thing is assigned to you, so there won't be anyone else. So make sure that you if the project admin forgot to add the labels, you can tell them to label the particular labels. So then you can do the work and you can raise a pull request. When you raise a pull request, just make sure that you tag that particular, for example, this particular issue is like 511, right? So when you go and create a new pull request, uh, you can directly create a pull request like this. Yeah, so when you create a new pull request, there is nothing to compare right now, so that's why. When you create a new pull request over here, so what you can do is like you can mention that issue, so which is already covered in how to do the first open source contribution, how to mention that issues and everything. So yeah, it won't create much of the issue over here, right? So that's how you do it. All right, let's now go and try to follow next five people. Mm, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll make sure that I follow everyone at the end of the program because I really want to connect with all of you. All right. So, what skills to beginner require to contribute effectively, like React, Node.js? Again, the purpose of you guys are here. Even if you don't have any skills on any of the programming, don't worry about this because we are launching this particular program, academy program, to teach you. Now, as I mentioned you, there are beginner friendly programs which will be specially listed for you, so where you can simply add upload a file and get some PR. Then you slowly can refer through the academy program and learn some basic skills. And we have different types of projects, for example Android development, iOS development, web development, machine learning, data science, and cybersecurity as well. So there are different domains, so there is no limitation on what skills you know. For example, if you know C++, we have an opportunity for you as well. If you don't know any coding, still you have an opportunity for it. So GitHub is not just open source, is not just for people who know coding. So it's also for people who want to maintain documentation or something like that. For example, if you see any project, for example, let me go back to this particular project. Now if you scroll down, you can see something is not going good. The readme profile is not good. Now you suggest the raise a new issue saying that I can make this readme page much better, and I don't see any contributor page. I can make it much more better. Then if you can start working on it and you can just fixing it. For example, you can click on this simple edit button and create change this h1 to h2, or change some spelling. You found that okay, some spelling mistake is different. uh, there is no need of s. You just need to do it. Create a commit, create a new pull request. That's it. Once you create a new pull request, just mention why you're creating this pull request. So this doesn't require any kind of technical knowledge. So this is basically like you should know how the GitHub is working, a basic of GitHub. That's why I created this particular course over here, so which can help you to get and scale up. All right. Now, yeah, let me follow the tradition. All right. Does the contribution I make GSOC will carry to Hacktoberfest and will be able to achieve badges like that? Yes. All the contribution which you make into GSOC, all you need to do is like click on start hacking, connect to your account. Uh, and in the GSOC program, how to start contribution, I have explained in detail in the middle of the program, like middle of the playlist. I explained a real time demo, like how I created this a particular account. If you have any doubt, you can refer this particular link and learn. So this will be automatically counted. You don't have to come here and do anything. You do some couple of PR, come back here, see whether it has been progressed or not. And you can see some request is like they don't accept any symbol kind of PRs, so which needs some uh, a bit of coding knowledge on October 1st. But eventually by end of the program, we will all get all the 4 badges from the Hacktoberfest, and I will also update you some of the interesting scenarios coming up, right, with Hacktoberfest. All right, so that's the thing. Yeah, and as Akshita mentioned, start working on your skills day by day. So this 1 month we will be dedicating for to learn something new. This is very interesting, and as I promised you, I will be helping you guys to make the profile look so awesome to get all these badges by end of this program. And I will be also sponsoring you few of the people. I can't sponsor you everyone, but I will be sponsoring few of you people, so which will help you to scale up. All right, following few more people right now, then taking the next question. Do PO also get badges in Hacktoberfest? Yes, everyone is eligible to get badges in Hacktoberfest. You just need to raise a PR which is valid and counted towards the Hacktoberfest. Now, as I mentioned you, please refer this particular video. I clearly mentioned how the Hacktoberfest is working. Now, I will be creating more videos to you if you have any frequent doubts which we are receiving on Hacktoberfest. And yeah, we can scale up like that way. Any suggestion for newbie? I would say don't get scared. The GitHub is a bit tricky to understand. For example, if you look into my contribution, for example, over here, I started contributing around 2017. No one introduced me GitHub like how I am introducing to you. There was no program like GSOC, or there was no Hacktoberfest. So I, from nowhere, I just got to know about GitHub. I just created my account. I did my first contribution, and in the second year, nothing happened. Like I just uploaded my personal project, and third year, nothing happened because again, GitHub was not a thing in that time. It was a thing, but it was not influential as it sounds like today. And 2020, nothing happened. In 2021, yeah, this is the year which I really started exploring um, the particular thing, and I became GitHub campus expert. And I will be also suggesting you like how you can be a GitHub campus expert. So GSOC program lays you foundation to become something big. So GitHub Campus Expert is one of the biggest program in terms of GitHub, which is organized by GitHub, and you do get lot of amazing goodies. Trust me, the goodies which I have got is like limitless. So I will also help you to train you how to become a GitHub Campus Expert. As a previous Campus Expert, I can also refer you some of you as a Campus Expert for the next cohort, which will be happening in February, I believe, and next August. So I'll be also helping you in this particular journey. So, suggestion for a newbie is like don't get scared. So we have created a very good content over here. So go through the content and never bother to ask doubt. Please keep asking the doubts. You have the amazing GitHub discussion. That's why we have created the GitHub discussion. Let me show you that again. We have Discord group. There are people, all the code team members are really good at GitHub, and they will be helping you to scale it up. So you can ask any questions in respective. For example, we have created a new to GSOC and GitHub button over here. So I have pasted a contributor handguide. I will be pasting that soon. So here you can ask a lot of questions on if you are facing any troubles or something. So this is only dedicated for new people who are new to coding. All right. Awesome. Yeah, as Aslam is said, go and check out your projects, build and scale up. So this is how you learn. And with GitHub, this the opportunities are limitless. As I mentioned you, this is like your new resume. All right. Now let me see any other questions. So since I will be having my college exams in the first week, is it possible for me to take make it into leader? Yeah, you can contribute to leaderboard to any time. It isn't a problem. But the thing is, like, try to catch up with other people. Other people might have earned around 100 points, so try to catch up with them. That's the only thing. You can contribute in any timeline in October. Our program closes on 31st. This is only for 1 month, and pricing I have also mentioned you. So try to be in the top 50, and we will also help you to launch and scale up, and all these badges will be available. And some surprising news is like we have around 1,000 swags from Postman if you complete the Postman certification, which will be rolling out from 3rd of October. So we'll be giving you a new URL for to complete the Postman certification. So I'm creating kind of a videos right now to get that certification in 25 minutes of time. So you will be able to get a Postman official certification, a swags from Postman, and all these badges. And yeah, the GitHub Pro, which I'll be also introducing you. So I think I have covered how to get the GitHub perks. For example, over here, how to enable student developer pack, how to get GitHub Copilot for free, how to get GitHub Code Space for free, how to get the GitHub professional certification. For example, when you go to my profile over here, just give me a minute. Just sharing my profile link again. So if you go to my profile over here, so what you'll be able to see is like GitHub Foundation certification. So this is like a new certification which GitHub has been um, providing. So GitHub made it for free. I paid around $160 to get it. So eventually, once you do all this particular academy program, you will be able to eligible to sit for this GitHub Foundation, because I exactly covered this particular academy program in respective to the GitHub Foundation. So you will be able to get it. Again, I will let you know how to get how to do the certification for free. Right now, if you're trying to do it, it will cost you around 150 USD dollars. So I will also teach you how to get this professional certification for free. So most of the people, this will be your first professional certification which you will be getting. All right. So that's a thing which I want to mention you right now. Yeah, sure. I will be sharing you the GSOC Academy link over here. Meanwhile, let me follow a few more people. All right. Remaining people, I'll follow you right after I just stopped the event. So I'm not a student. I'm currently working in Australia. I was a student like maybe around 9 months back. I did my bachelor's in um, India in SRM University. Then I worked there as a software engineer for 3.5 years. Then I did my master's. I finished my master's in data science last year. Then I joined. Right now, I'm working as a data engineer. So yeah, in between there was like a lot of journeys. Like if you want to know more about me, the best way is like go to my GitHub profile. So this is the place where you can see and learn more about me. So I've been part of this Google crowdsource application, featured on Google, being part of um, GitHub's Canvas expert, also Google Machine Learning Explore ML facilitator. So yeah, when you attend my session, you will be professionally get certified by Google. So again, that will be coming up later, not right now. I don't want to reveal all the secrets right now. So this is what I do. Basically, I do to teach basically the GitHub to the people. For example, the reason is like you can see, it took me 4 years to completely understand the potential of GitHub and how to scale up. So being working as a normal software engineering back in India, and the GitHub changed my perspective to change what I'm doing currently and pursue uh, you know a career in data science or something like that. So the thing, it took me 4 years, I'm going to teach you in 1 month of time. So that's the entire purpose of why I am here and explaining you all of the things in very detail. So yeah, I hope this would be also inspiring you to come up with something. And we have amazing projects. Unlike the last time, we have amazing projects for you to work around, and for beginners as well. Yeah. The GitHub Student Developer Pack, I covered it over here. For example, if you go to enable, how to enable Student Developer Pack, once you enable this, you will be getting, for example, you will be getting this pro version, and along with the pro version, you will be getting a lot of swags. For example, let me go and show you GitHub Student Developer Pack, and you go to the first link. All you need to do is like, if you are a student, just verify you are a student. Now you will be getting, see, this is what I mentioned, GitHub's foundation. So the I did the GitHub foundation certification. That's what you can see it on my profile. So I created this entire thing based on this particular GitHub foundation. You get all this access to all these softwares for free. Now see, this is an advantage of this particular course or this particular session. So you got to know much more something which you don't know before, right? All right. So let me take two more questions, then I will be stopping this. If you already did it, I don't recommend to do it. But if you want swags, maybe we will discuss about it later. Postman launch thing is not live yet, so I'm just giving you some peak insight. All right. Um, I'm very new to open source. How can I learn and raise a new issue? So all the things. Um, Asha Sharma, the best way is like, as I mentioned you, GSOC Academy. So our team will share the link, or you can just copy the link from here. So this would be the best way to learn your journey right after this particular session is over. So there is no other shortcuts to it. So you have to go through each of the modules and understand how to do a first commit. Again, this will take some time, but again, what we'll do is like, if you're a complete beginner, we will launch a webinar here and there through Google Meet or Zoom link. So you will get complete understanding about how to do contribution and how to scale up. So don't worry about anything right now. Just go through the academy program, and sooner or later we will be reaching out to you one is to one and helping you fix all the issues which you're facing. All right. I hope I followed most of the one. Hmm. All right. I think that's something which I want to share with you guys. Um. Then yeah, pretty much I shared most of the things with you guys. Just go through the academy program, understand how the academy thing is working, then you can slowly start scaling up. All right. Awesome. So thanks for joining for today's session. I hope you learned anything. Can I know whether you learned something good? Give me a thumbs up in the comment box. So I get to know that okay, you have learned something in today's session. All right. So I can see some thanks coming up. So which is pretty good. All right. So yeah, I hope today's session was pretty much good for you, isn't it? So don't worry, don't think overthink much more than like whether you can do it or whether I'm am I capable of doing the particular thing or not. Just give you a try. From GitHub is a bit tricky to understand, so if you are a first timer, don't give up. Reach out to the team in the Discord or GitHub discussion, so we would be way too happy to help you out. So yeah, I hope to get connected with you in the next live session. So try to make sure that to join live session. If you can't join, try to watch the live session completely, which would be definitely useful to you. And we also promise you we will bring awesome speakers to from companies like Microsoft, Google, or Amazon to get help you with the learnings on how to become a software developer or how to become a data engineer. So you will be able to learn from the real time OGs out there. So yeah, hope you to see you on the other side. So we are excited to launch the program on 1st of October after 5 p.m. Indian time, and the leaderboard will be opening from 5th of October 5 p.m. So stay tuned for the live onboarding call. We will be sending you further information, and we will be also making the projects available tomorrow evening, and we will be also assigning mentors to particular projects. Then yeah, I will record one more video if there is any issue for any clarification is needed, and you can get started. And thanks for joining the call. I'm ending this live session right now, and good night to everyone. Bye.